Moving on now, we'll move on from bees to our schools as we're joined, as we always are, every other Thursday by officials from Oakland Schools for our Oakland Schools Education Insider. Joining us this week is Kendra Gossett and Joel Berry, both Agriscience environmental technologies instructors at Oakland Schools Technical Campus Northwest. Thank you both for being with us today.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate having you guys on to talk about your Agriscience programs at Oakland Schools. Let's start, Kendra, with you. Just tell us a little bit about the Agriscience and environmental technologies programs that the two of you lead.
Absolutely. In our Agriscience program, our students are going to explore various agricultural careers that are in high-end lab spaces while performing unique hands-on activities. They work within areas of animal, plant, and environmental sciences, utilizing technology to develop real-world solutions to real-world problems. I'm going to let Joel go ahead and share some of the major career areas and topics that we explore.
Sure.
Thanks, Kendra. So a lot of times students come in and they're wondering what are some of the different topics we cover. Within Agriscience, we'll cover a variety in the environmental side, from fisheries and wildlife to forestry. We get into the plants by going over some of the greenhouse management, hydroponics, organic gardening. And then, of course, there's always a large group of students that want to know about the animal side of things. And so that would focus more with Kendra in the vet assisting, animal care, and grooming as well.
And on the career-focused side of things, what sort of career-focused skills really do kids obtain by going through these programs, Joel? And how does that set them up ultimately beyond their high school careers as they're potentially exploring careers in agriscience?
Sure. So at this point, students that are in 10th or 12th grade that are interested in coming to our campus, as long as they've got a strong interest in science, they leave us with a variety of career-focused skills. Those students would be in our program for at least 1 year, would be able to have a focus on leadership training, animal, environmental, and plant sciences. Within there, they get a chance to gain skills directed at solving problems that they most likely will encounter in their chosen work field. And then second year students are also encouraged to participate in work-based learning.
And Kendra, going back to you, a key offering for students focused on career and technical education such as this is opportunities for them to gain additional licenses and certificates even before they move on to that secondary education, whether it's a 2-year degree, a certification, or college. Can you tell us about that and what sort of opportunities in that regard are available to students through Oakland Schools?
Absolutely. So our program can be a 1 to 2 year program. And during that time, all first year students who are with us will work towards the certification called Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources. It's offered by CASE, which is Curriculum for Agricultural Science Education. This is going to be like our giant umbrella certification, where students are going to learn a little bit about everything agriculture has to offer. This is completed through classroom activities, projects, and problems that are all going to lead to an end of course exam for certification. Additional certifications that students can earn as either a first year or second year student are really going to focus more on those career areas that we were talking about. So we have one that focus more on animal that are going to be like the Elanco, fundamentals of animal science. Animal care technologies is another program that we work with that's going to offer many veterinary related certifications like kennel assisting, veterinary assisting, or receptionist training. And that's just a snapshot of all the certifications that we have to offer. And that can be also found on our website at ostconline.com, or you can talk to us for more. I'm going to throw it over to Joel, and he's going to talk more about the plant and environmental certifications.
Yes, so definitely those second year students definitely get a larger chance to go into more of like those niche certifications due to their prior year experience. Our largest one coming from crop science is offered by the BASF. And then in the ecology category, Ducks Unlimited has sponsored a very nice conservation and wildlife management certificate as well.
We're joined on today's program by Joel Berry, as well as Kendra Gossett from Oakland Schools Technical Campus, who are both agriscience and environmental technologies instructors. As they join us for a biweekly Oakland Schools Education Insider on the Megacast. You can always keep up to date with what's going on in Oakland Schools on this segment by visiting us on civiccentertv.com/Megacast. Kendra, going back to you, of course, work-based learning is a key part of all these different CTE programs that are provided through Oakland Schools, as well as through the immediate school districts themselves. Those certifications play a big role later on, especially as those kids are maybe graduating high school and going right into the workforce themselves in these regards, or even if they are going on to further education beyond high school. But also a big part of this is partnering with industry partners in order to build those relationships too and provide some of those work opportunities while they're in school. Tell us about those partnerships and how that also adds to the CTE education.
Absolutely. So, as you know, as teachers, we can only do so much in the classroom. And getting these students ready for careers, it really is important to get them out working out with professionals in the industry. So that's where work-based learning comes in. Some of the people that we have partnered with in the surrounding area this year have been businesses like Love for Dogs Grooming in Lake Orion. Not only do they have two of our current students, they also have two of our former students who have gotten jobs, have been trained as professional groomers, and are now even managers at their business location. We've also partnered with Lake Orion Veterinary Hospital, where again, we have multiple past alumni students who have either worked there in the past or are still working there, and they take current students for even from job shadows to work placements. Students have gone on from Union Lake Veterinary Hospital to continue to work there. These opportunities allow students to discover whether or not they really want to go into that career and get them ready for it. There are so many more. We're always looking for additional partners within the industry and in the surrounding area to partner with us. And students always bring new ideas to the table as far as maybe they have connections, but they always bring great opportunities for them. Joel is going to talk about some of the ones that his students have gone to as well.
Perfect.
Thank you. The plant side of the world for our students, a lot of students are impressed to find out that Michigan actually ranks third in the nation for overall floriculture production. So our biggest one, literally across the street from us, is Bordine's Nursery. They have current students, they have past students. We've had students return there for many years. We've had students come back to work for them in between semesters while they're up at Michigan State University doing either a 2 or 4 year program, then leading them on to be greenhouse managers. So for plant world, Bordine's has definitely been a great supporting network for us.
And then Kendra, just lastly, we've heard throughout this conversation from you and from Joel a lot of mention of those 10th and 12th grade students. When should kids be preparing for potentially going into classes at the Oakland Schools technical campuses in this regard? When should they start thinking about entering these programs?
Thinking about entering an Agriscience program can start as early as 8th grade and going into 9th grade, looking at the requirements that are going to be needed for graduation and lining up those classes accordingly so that they can come to our classes with us. While talking to homeschool counselors, they're going to be the ones that help those students make those decisions to be able to attend. But there are so many opportunities to exchange credits and make it possible that, students can come to us for 1 year, 2 years, but ideally 8th, 9th grade. But if students are in 10th grade or 11th grade, they can still come to us as well.
OSTConline.com is the place to go for more information on all the programs at Oakland Schools technical campuses, including at Oakland Schools Technical Campus Northwest. Kendra, Joel, thank you both so much for being with us today.
Thank you very much.